Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Machedo is the best.
All right, in this video, I'll give you my response to this 20-year-old female who, commented publicly. I shared this on my community tab, and a few of you had a couple of opinions. But I'll respond to it, and I would like your opinion as well. Okay, and I just found out this female who responded, who put this comment, who attacked me personally, who attacked my wife, including my 4-year-old daughter. Okay, she is a 20-year-old female. Okay, so I'll give you my response, and I would like you to let me know what do you think. Okay, and the reason why I'm responding to this is generally it is men who attack my wife or attack my child for an opinion. If I have an opinion and I put a video, they normally, pass sexual remarks about my child. So it's not every day that a female does that. So I thought, why not address not only for males, but also for females, okay? And like I always say, please let me know your thoughts. And if in case you disagree with me anywhere, just give me that timestamp, because sometimes you guys make these claims and I don't know which part of the video you're speaking about. So it's always good to give me a timestamp. Okay, so just to give you a backstory, I had posted this video about never marry a woman you have date or fun with. Okay, that was the title. A female that you're going out for dates for fun. What do I mean by that? Means you're in your youth, or you're going out for movies, you're going out for nightclubs, you're going out for drinking, smoking, you're going out for adventure stuff. So these are the moments that you enjoy with a female partner. Okay, this is not an innocent girl, this is not a small little baby, this is a grown woman who knows what she wants, and she is with her own free will enjoying with a man. Okay, so, and why did I state in my 29 minutes 37 seconds video which was uploaded, many people, even without seeing the video, they did not see the video, they just saw the thumbnail, and they said, oh, marry a woman you have fun with. Oh, so women are meant to have fun with. Without even watching the video, they started personally attacking me. I really don't understand what kind of individuals these are, where their brains are. I mean, I don't even know whether to take them seriously, or do they really have mental issues? I mean, if you look at a title is meant to grab your attention. So obviously you can't put the entire description in the title. So you make it short, sweet, and it obviously has to fit in a certain design element of a 1920 by 1080 pixel range. So when they see never marry a woman you date, oh you bastard, oh you this, oh you that. Or they read never marry a woman you have fun with, oh you sick guy, you have fun with women but you don't want to marry them. The problem is you have not seen the video, you have not watched it, you have not listened to it, and you are forming an opinion. I really do not know how to respond to such individuals. And I find it so silly to tell them, like, watch the video and then let me know. And most of the time, after I've told them, watch the video, they never get back to me. And if I ask them which part of the video you're talking about, they will say, no, your general message. No, be specific. Okay. So this is the first problem that I kind of encounter with these individuals. Okay, now the second problem is the in all my videos, I have 7,000 videos. There are opinions of mine on various topics. I have never said, never, you can search and find out. I have never said use women. I've never said, fuck them and enjoy with them and destroy them. I've never ever used such terms, nor have I implied. Even when I was a playboy, even okay, people will say, now you're married and you have a kid, so maybe now you're decent. Even during my days of being a playboy or having fun with women, uh, I never said, teach these bitches a lesson. Okay, when you're with the guys, normal when you're guys and you have that boyish kind of talk, you're like, hey man, check that bitch out. A guy might say that, oh, check out the tits on her body or check out her ass. Guys say that. Even there, even there, whether you believe me or not, I don't care. But I'm telling you, if since you're listening, I never said, check her tits out, man. Check out her ass, man. And oh, man, I would just like to fuck this girl. I've never used that kind of language because I don't know. It's not that I'm trying to portray myself as a saint. I never found that kind of language, I don't know, classy, or it didn't, it didn't, I didn't feel that this was the language that kind of portrayed my personality. Okay. Um, Did I fantasize about females? Yes, of course. When I see a beautiful female, I would fantasize, wow, it would be good to go on a date and all that. But I would not say this to a guy. I would just keep it inside. Okay. And over the period of time, as I passed through the phase of being a 20-year-old and having fun and being horny and naughty and wanting adventure and trying different variations of sex, you reach a point where you start searching for a relationship where, yes, you want to enjoy, at the same time, have something meaningful. And then when you cross that, you finally reach a stage where you say, enough of this fun, I want to settle down. So I've been through that. Okay. And at no point in any of my videos have I denied it. Neither have I justified it. I've said, this was a phase I went through. This is who I was with my upbringing. And this is the person that I am. Okay. So when I do share my opinions and I do say, okay, enjoy with women. Now, understand this much. When I say enjoy with women, I'm not talking of innocent little baby girls or innocent, or you are a predator and you destroy a girl who is like absolutely the epitome of Virgin Mary or a saint. I'm talking of consenting adults. I'm talking of women who enjoy going to clubs, women who enjoy having fun, women who enjoy meeting other guys. Whatever term you want to use, feminists or feminazi, or this open minded woman who will sleep with one guy today, who will sleep with another guy tomorrow, who will sleep with maybe, who doesn't mind sleeping around. There are even I wouldn't say clients, but there are females who have chatted who literally don't mind multiple partners. Okay. And if you notice, I've never ever said, check out my videos. I've never ever said, if a female sleeps with many guys, she's a slut. I've never said that. See if you can find out in all my videos, where have I said that? And, tell me. It's an open platform. Send me the video and the specific link or the timestamp and tell me, this is where you said. See, because I have slept around with many women. And these are not innocent babies. These are not children. These are not like, oh, poor thing. No, these are women who are consenting adults who had other partners, then were single, or when they were with their partners, they opted to have sex or physical intimacy with me. Those are the kinds of women I was dating. Okay? So, the problem here is on the internet, online, it's always women are poor little things. They are victims. They are the poor souls. So we have to empower them. But men are the big, bad, ugly wolf. Men are all bad. In fact, if you see the internet culture or the videos or whatever, I've seen these videos where a young boy in a bar, he goes to a bar, he orders orange juice, the girl gives him and says, "Hey, sweetheart, give me a kiss." And he smacks pecks the female on her lips. I think he's a 13-year-old boy, and this is a 40-year-old bartender, female, sexy, whatever. And everyone like, whoa, yeah, they were going that way. Now, can you reverse the roles and have a male bartender and a 13-year-old or a 9-year-old girl, and the guy says, "Give me a kiss"? Oh, immediately they'll say, "This guy's a pedophile, he's sick." A female is okay, she can do it, but a guy cannot do it. Do you see the problem with the double standards here? So I highlight these issues, and I've also said it very openly. We live in an Indian society where a guy can have 10,000 females sleep around and is called a stud. But if a girl or a woman has more than one partner, she is called as a slut. I've highlighted this issue, I've stated it. So now the problem here is when I speak in support of women and I say that they have a right to live their life the way they choose to, these feminists or whatever, "Hey, good guy, law, you're amazing, law, you're amazing." But the minute I make a video and I say a guy can choose whom he should marry, but it's better not to marry a girl who has multiple partners, who's a gold digger, who smokes, who drinks. The minute I say that, these very same females start attacking me, start attacking my wife, start attacking my child. Does it make sense? In fact, let me ask you this. If you have a friend, imagine you have a friend whom every time you have a difference in opinion, okay, let's say you have a different opinion, he starts attacking your mother, father, just because you have an opinion. He says, your mother is this, your father is this. What would you think of that individual? Or just imagine you gave an opinion about, men or women or whatever, okay, marriage, and the guy starts attacking your girlfriend, not you, not just you, your girlfriend. He says, "Fuck that bitch. I want to, wish she gets fucked or whatever." Or even worse, he talks about your child, your daughter. You have a difference of opinion and he starts attacking your daughter. Don't you think you'd feel this guy is sick? There's something mentally and emotionally wrong with him? You would look at him as, and there are chances, most probably you'll think, man, this guy might be a pedophile because he's targeting children. So he has these tendencies. So if it's a guy, that is what you think. Don't you think the same rule applies for a girl, for a woman? If a woman, just because you have a different opinion, she can attack your child. Not just you, not just your partner or your spouse. She will not even spare your child. Don't you think this female has serious mental, emotional problems, psychological problems? In fact, I would say that whether it's a guy or girl, such an individual is very dangerous. And I would pity the guy or the girl who would date these kind of individuals. Why? Because you just do not know where you're headed. This person has a very dark, sinister, and dangerous mentality. See, this female was chatting with one of my WhatsApp group members who commented and said, what he said is someone, his name is Cupid Puneet, okay, his YouTube handle. So he commented, someone who's following you very dutifully has written this and is very, very weird and strange coming from a female. I guess she's old. She's an old W. That means old woman. And this very same user who abused my wife, abused me, my wife, and my child, she said, LOL, I'm in my 20s. And she put a laughing emoji. Now, I do not know what was so funny. In fact, here's the part that absolutely baffled me. After she commented and attacked my wife and my child, she deleted her comment totally, which clearly shows that she is a coward. Because if you say something, don't hide. See, as it is, she is hiding behind a fictitious name. It's not a real name, it's not a real identity. On top of that, she doesn't have the courage to leave that comment. Okay. Now, what I'll do is I'll read out the comment, and in case you're with your children or someone, it's not appropriate. So just be careful because there are some things, maybe youngsters should not hear. But anyway, this is what she put, and I'll read it out in its context. I'll give you a screenshot. You can pause, read it, or best is I'll tell you, go to the community tab and see that video. And by the way, watch that video which I have stated. It is video, I'll give you the exact number. It is the one before this. Never marry a woman you date or have fun with, but why? Relationship advice for men. Video 7110. Okay, I'll put the link down below. Watch the video in its entirety and tell me, what did I say wrong? What I've said in summary, okay, I don't remember the exact things. In summary, what I said is, don't marry a woman who is sleeping around with multiple men or has multiple partners. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Okay. Second one is, I've said, don't marry a woman who loves to drink, loves to smoke, loves to go out, because that is not marriage material. That is not someone you want to marry. And you might say, what about guys? Exactly. The same with girls, same with guys. I mean, do you think you'd want to marry a guy who is addicted to women, sex, alcohol, drugs? It's the same. It's common sense. Where have I said, here's my simple question to you. Where have I said, it's okay for men to smoke, drink, have sex with multiple women, but it's not okay for women to do the same? Where have I said? In fact, the only thing I've said is, if a guy sleeps around with 100 women, he will never get pregnant. He might get STD, but he'll never get pregnant. But a woman, she can just have one partner and get pregnant. And for a guy, he doesn't have any responsibility. But for a woman who, after she gives birth, society will just rain down on her. And it's very unfair. And I've said this. So tell me, where exactly am I wrong? Okay. So now this is what she said, and this is my response to her comment. Okay. First, she said, you're completely ill mentally. Okay. Once again, she has not given me a specific part of my video, a timestamp. I disagree with this statement. No. And I don't think she even watched the video. Okay. But she has given you mentally ill. So it's like me saying, you think of any bad word, you bastard, you son of a bitch. So name calling is a very sheepish and a very cowardly way to respond. Instead of name calling, point out what the person said. You said ABCD, whatever, this timestamp or this Twitter. I would like to disagree with you and state this. Okay, so first is name calling. Second, she said, is can't imagine you are the father of a daughter and advising other men to use women for sex. See, she can't imagine that I'm the father of a daughter. Why? Because she's in her 20s. She's still an immature kid. Okay. Mom, dad is paying her bills. She most probably doesn't have a job, or I don't know if she's even started a career. So for her to comprehend someone taking responsibility who's mature, I don't blame her. She's immature. She's a kid. Okay. And then she claims, I'm advising other men to use women for sex. Once again, please show me the timestamp where I said, yes, we men must use women for sex. Where have I said it? Tell me where exactly. Give me the timestamp. I have so many videos. Like I said, 7,000 videos. Show me. And some of them are like 12 years old. Give me one instance where I've said, Let's use women. Women are meant for XYZ, whatever. All I've said is, if a woman wants to have fun, a consenting adult, an adult who is smoking, drinking, working, enjoying with them, if she is okay to have sex with you, and I've also mentioned this, never mislead a female. Mislead or say, I promise I will marry you, I love you, we will have children together, and on that pretext you have sex. I've vehemently spoken against this. And this is something even I personally have never done, never ever done. I've told you, the only time in my life where I assumed I would get married was with my first serious relationship. That was at the age of 20 when I was in Citibank. The people who know me at that age, this is 26 years ago. I was a young man in my 20s and I thought this girl I would marry. But I got cold feet after I announced I'm going to marry and all that. I realized, no, that's not what I want. And I've been in touch with her ever since. We've been friends and we've gone through those ups and downs, okay, as friends. She's married. She has moved on with her life. I've moved on with my life. So that was the only time where I assumed I would get married, but I realized, no, it's not. So I've never said, contrary to what she's saying, I advise other men to use women for sex. I mean, from where, why do you conjure up all these statements and making false claims when you don't have evidence? In fact, I would challenge you, please give me the video and the timestamp which clearly states have women use women for sex. Okay, so once again she is fabricating stuff. Okay, then she says, and by the way, some people who commented down below, they're saying, oh, Loy, you are use women for sex and all that. Then one guy, he wrote, I said, have you watched the video? Even that idiot, he said, no, I have not watched the video. Then why are you commenting, man? How can you say, Loy, why did you say use women for sex? And when I ask you, where did I say it? No, you said it in the video. Have you watched the video? No, I have not watched. Then from where the fuck are you thinking all this, man? Okay. Then she says, shame on you. Okay. I don't know, shame on me for what? Rather, shame on you. I mean, I pity you that you form judgments and opinions even without doing due diligence. You're so impulsive. You're so unstable. Yeah, people look at me with my tattoos and say, oh, you must be unstable. Yes, this is a decision I took around 16 to 20 years ago. Okay? But you are currently in that phase. And even though you don't have any ink or anything, the very way you articulate your thoughts shows that you're immature and unstable. Then she says, no wonder your previous 3 marriages were disasters. My previous 3 marriages, I have clearly stated in my video. See, the fact of the matter is she watches all my videos. That means she watches my content, she follows me, she consumes what I have to say, and then she, kind of like fabricates a narrative to suit her agenda. The reason why my 3 marriages failed were for entirely different reasons. The first one, with the Irish, she was a blatant liar and she was a fraud. The second one was she was chosen by my mentor who was religious and he told me everything will work. I told him no, even before the day of the marriage, he convinced me. You can check those videos, it's there. The third one was she was my best friend and we were staying in Sharjah, which is those days, 16 years ago. You could not stay in Sharjah, which follows Saudi rule, with a woman in an apartment. And the CID nearly caught us and we didn't have any choice. We had to get married or we would be jailed maybe for life and deported. So those were my 3 marriages which broke off. And apart from the first one, apart from the second one, which was something second and third, which I deeply regret and hurt, I wouldn't call them disasters, but rather I'd call them a mistake. Especially, I take the responsibility for it. Because me, equally, I took the decision. So then she says, this woman, my current wife, is from a poor family, okay, fine, agreed, she's not from a rich family, is tolerating you, that also I'll agree, because I'm not the perfect romantic husband who or individual who goes out, takes for parties, adventure, this and that. So I'm not very much of that sort. I'm very committed to my work and my brand, and I've been very explicit about this, and she's also aware of the fact. However, all the money that I save, all the savings that I have, whatever is all for her and the baby. And she doesn't have to worry a single day for a single penny. Everything that she needs, and the baby needs is provided for. So if that is what you call tolerating, I don't know. And remember this one, there's no marriage in the world where both of them are absolutely perfectly happy. If you assume that, you're either not married or you're seriously immature. Okay. Okay. So she says, my wife is tolerating me. Yes, she does tolerate a lot of my quirks because I'm not the normal run of the mill kind of a guy. Okay. So I'll agree with you that she's poor and she's tolerating me. Fine. Because you buy her and her family gifts. No, that is where you're wrong. If you think or assume that my wife is happy with material gifts and her mother, that means you're trying to portray them also as very shallow individuals. And if that was the case, she doesn't have to marry me, because she could have married much more older guys who are much more richer and who could give her literally a house and a land and millions. They are not those people. My wife and her family are very, very grounded. They are very respectable. And that's the main reason why I married that girl from that family, is because their values are very strong. Whatever gifts I give them, that is an added bonus. And yes, it keeps them happy and makes me happy to know that they're happy. Okay. So here is where you're wrong, that she's with me for gifts and the money. She's with me for a secure marriage and for a secure, predictable future. Women want security, and that is what she gets from me. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't sleep around. Like right now, it has been 2 months since I'm alone. I could have gone to a massage parlor, happy ending, or a prostitute, or have a girlfriend. I'm not doing that. I'm 24/7 here. Okay. And she has access to all the cameras in the house. I have 16 cameras. Okay. She knows I'm at home. I have kept it totally transparent. Okay. Then she is doing the right thing by using you for money. Here she thinks she's insulting me, but you are smearing my wife and her character. And I think it's very wrong. For an opinion that I had, you're saying that she is using me. That means she's one of those gold diggers or those bitches, which is very wrong. You do not know my wife. You have not spoken to her. You have not met the family. Why are you talking about her? Okay. Then you should be used and abused for money till you die. Once again, personal attacks. I guess she's feeling very happy to know that I can call you names, give you bad words, wish ill for you. You can't do anything to me. And remember, all this just because she got triggered for a video on the title without even watching the video. Just imagine how mentally sick or unstable this female is. That she didn't watch the video, she's presuming a lot of things, and based on that presumption, she's attacking me, and not me. Now she's attacking even my wife. Okay. Then she says, I won't be surprised if your wife has numerous affairs behind your back. Once again, she's conjuring up all these images. And the reason why she says, I'm not surprised, it's very clear. Because this is what she's comfortable doing. See, when you're comfortable doing something, you wouldn't be surprised if someone else does it. This girl, this 20-year-old, she has been sleeping around, which is a fact. And, I'm not saying this out of anything bad intent, but I have a feeling not only her upbringing has been bad, which is sad, I don't derive any pleasure out of that. There are a lot of cases where such individuals, guy or girl, has been sexually molested, raped, or taken advantage of by some member of the family. That is why for them sex, when they get introduced at a very young age, it is very confusing, and they become violent or they become crazy about it. And you're looking at a victim who was sexually molested and raped. And that is why I got early on into the world of sex, which, as a child, I couldn't repair the damage that was done. But as an adult, I healed myself through my own effort, through my own research, through going through the best psychologists, psychiatrists, coaches, whatever. And that is where today I'm at a position where I can not only mentor, guide, coach other people, I'm also a very protective father and a husband. Okay. So for her, she's saying she wouldn't be surprised if my wife has numerous affairs behind my back. My wife has integrity. My wife is a good woman. And the reason you wouldn't be surprised is because you are going through that phase, and that is normal for you. That is why you feel it is not surprising. I've even spoken to, and why I say this, I've spoken to some people who have never seen porn, adults, even two of my mentors. Seriously, they don't have to lie to me one to one. They never saw a porn clip. So for them, they were very surprised when they knew that people watch porn. So that's what I'm telling you. It's all about your upbringing. Okay, so she feels surprised that my wife. She wouldn't be surprised if my wife has numerous affairs because she's that character. And your daughter gets used for sex in the near future. What can you say? Tell me, a 20-year-old guy or girl, forget this female, guy or girl saying, I wish your 4-year-old daughter gets used for sex in the future. How would you evaluate such an individual? That person's mentally sick. It's a very scary individual. And I would warn anybody, if you know of such a person, keep away from them, because they either would be a pedophile or they would personally attack children in your family, or they would do something really ugly, dark, and destructive just to feel good. Just imagine this girl is attacking my 4-year-old daughter for an opinion without watching a video. She is presuming things. So you can imagine how unstable, how dangerous she is. Okay. Then, after saying that, I hope your daughter gets used for sex, she says, you made a whole career by insulting women and insulting India. Once again, I'm talking of grown women who, through their own free will, choose alcohol, choose smoking cigarettes, choose going to nightclubs, choose sleeping around. Their own free will. So when I highlight this, how am I insulting them? If I say that a woman who sleeps around with multiple partners cannot settle down with one man, how am I insulting anyone? Isn't this a fact? If you are a gold digger, let's say you enjoy easy money, do you seriously think she can live in a simple house? So how am I insulting? And where insulting India comes, when I speak about rape or corruption in India or unemployment, by speaking on problems which are legit, how am I insulting India? That means I have to ignore these issues and only speak of the goody things. Just like the BJP or Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he only highlights the good things. He doesn't ever speak on the problems. So is this how, like even Joe Biden, everything is positive. There's no problems in his country. So it's like having a child. The child is a rank holder. That's good. So you tell the world. But the child smokes, drinks, and sleeps around. You don't highlight that, or you don't address that. So is that good? If you have a toothache, your healthy body, and you have a toothache, and you ignore the toothache, don't you think it's going to get worse? So I speak, share, and highlight an opinion about rape. And she, being a woman, she's saying that you're talking bad about women. I highlight atrocities against women. So how is that insulting? So you see the double standards that she has. Then she says, well, we women know how to deal with dogs like you. Name calling once again, which I guess makes her feel empowered, but I don't know what to say. Here's my question. Would you really want to marry, would any guy would want to marry a girl like this, who uses terms like this, who insults small children, who personally attacks, who wishes they were sexually exploited? Would you want to marry a girl like this? Would you want to befriend or live with a woman like this? You have grown old, but your dirty mindset hasn't changed. My mindset is dirty, but all this, what you're saying, is clean. I mean, a little bit of self introspection and, evaluation. Okay. And then she says, no wonder you're a bastard. Once again, name calling. Till now, not in a single area she has pointed out, this is the video, this is the timestamp. I disagree with this statement, not once. Okay. Then she goes on, be smart enough to handle my comment. She's a kid in front of me, and she's lecturing me, who's old enough to be a father, be smart enough to handle my comment and don't get angry. After insulting me, my wife, and sexualizing my child, she's saying, don't get angry. I like your videos generally. I feel this female has, multiple personality disorder, some mental, serious, really serious, like schizophrenia. I think I can't get the pronunciation. Schizophrenia, or I think she has multiple personality disorders. She's really mentally and psychologically sick. Sick in the not term as disgusting. I think she needs help. I don't like attacking someone's personal life. I don't like attacking someone's personal life. Yeah, you finish attacking me, my wife, my kid, and then you're saying I don't like. But since you're sharing your personal life online, you should be mature enough to tackle personal attacks involving you and your family. So if I take photographs of my child as a family, or my wife, so it should be okay if someone sexualizes my child. That's what she's trying to say. That if I share happy moments with me and my family, it's okay someone attacks them, like how she did, sexualizing my wife, sexualizing my child. That's her logic. Okay. And by the way, you claim that I share my personal life online. Here's the thing. I share only good moments. Have I ever shared with you other areas? There are so many other areas. See, remember, marriage or life, there are so many avenues, so many problems. I never share all this. I would say, if you ask me about family and personal life, I have shared only 10%. Family life, huh? Family life, wife and kids, only 10%. Whether you believe it or not, only 10%. Why? Because it gives a human side of things, and it helps. It's happiness when you share a light moment with your wife or with your kid. 90% I've not shared. So how do you know what I've shared or what I've kept hidden? You're just assuming, right? It's too much of presumption with this female. Okay. Show the maturity. She's telling me, she's lecturing me, a female who sexualizes my child and my wife, who has not watched my video but presumes a lot of things and attacks me. Show the maturity. She's telling me, show the maturity that you expect your sex partners to show. My wife is not my sex partner, my dear. See, the thing is, this is a 20-year-old, absolutely immature kid with too many psychological issues. I would seriously pity any guy, really pity any guy who's with her. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if every guy ends up breaking up with her. this is not me cursing her, but this is a fact. I wouldn't be surprised if there are multiple guys who have broken up with her. If her life is completely broken and in shambles, emotionally, she must be dumped. She must have been dumped. I'm not saying that I wish for her to be dumped. I don't think her career is in place. I don't think financially she is in a happy place. And relationships, though, I think she's absolutely empty and shallow. And character-wise, I wouldn't trust her with even an animal. She is that kind of individual. And then she says, and don't get angry. Finally, she says, I make really respectful comments in all your videos as your videos provide value. I've checked. The only other video that she did share a comment was where once again she claimed all your videos. I took a screenshot of this. She claimed all my videos are sexually attacking women. She has commented once before. Yeah, you make videos against women, isn't it? About a countless this thing. So when I responded to her 1 month ago, she responded. I said, I've uploaded 7,000 videos. Can you tell me specifically how many videos are against women? Out of 7,000 videos, how many are against women? Because she says, you're always making. See, the problem with her language is she generalizes and assumes and presumes too many things. And she's convincing herself that she's right. Okay, and here's a comedy. She says, I really may make respectful comments, which she has not. And then she claims that my videos provide value. So she watches my videos, she consumes my content, but one video where the title is not to her liking, she'll attack. So my question is, would you feel comfortable having such an individual as your friend or colleague or, God forbid, like even being an atheist, I'm saying, God forbid, a life partner or even a girlfriend? Forget life partner. Oh, I would shudder to think if this woman turns out to be someone's wife or mother, a mother of a child. Really. There are some very dark individuals who should not be parents or should not get married. This one is one of them. Slurs come naturally. I'm sorry, but that is for you. Slurs don't come naturally to many people. And you always tell to give honest feedback. Yes, I do ask for honest feedback, but I've not asked for sexualization of my child, sexualization of my wife, personal attacks. I've never said that. This is your presumption, man. And then she says, you have a beautiful family. Do you see how mentally disturbed this person is? How emotionally disturbed this person is? And you're still full of hate. I don't know from where she... And then she's saying, such a sad life. She's telling me, my life that I have is sad. I have a wife, I have a kid, I have a career, I have a brand, I have everything. And according to her, my life is sad. Who's hiding behind a fake name and a 20-year-old who's abusing and insulting other people, taking my content for free and then insulting me only? Let me just conclude by giving a message to this girl. Okay, I'll just give a message to this girl and I'll just conclude. My dear, if you're watching this video, you obviously can't comment because I've blocked and banned you after I came to know that you're 20-year-old. This is sincerely, yeah? Sincerely. I'm not feeling bad that you insulted my wife, insulted my kid. I'm used to it. I'm a grown-ass man. Okay. My only message to you, sincerely, from my heart, sincerely, is please seek medical help. Okay? Seek mental, emotional help from a psychiatrist, not a psychologist, psychiatrist. And it will take you a couple of years to not only undo the damage that has been done in your life, but it will also take you years to understand who you are, how to negate the poison that has been in your life, and how to grow up to be a better human being. Because if this, this what you have shared here is nothing but your soul, is your character, is how you think, is who you are. If this doesn't get taken care of, you'll not only destroy the person that you marry, you'll not only hurt and harm other people. I am so afraid the day you have a child, it will you it will you will completely destroy that child. My request to you, if you are watching this video, and obviously you can't comment, please seek medical help. A psychiatrist, and it will take you at least 5 to 10 years to heal yourself. Until that, I request you, please don't get into a relationship. Please don't, even your workplace and all that. You will face a lot of failures, a lot of hardships, a lot of heartbreaks, because you will view the whole world as evil and blame everyone except yourself. It's, I would just say that you're a very dangerous and scary individual. And please don't get in touch with me, because I don't think, I forget the patience or whatever. You're a very dangerous person, at least for, for someone like me. And I would caution anybody around, if they would ask me for a person like you, I would say, if you want to destroy your life in the most horrific manner, then associate with her. So I don't mean it as an insult. I'm just telling you, and it's sad what your parents have done to you. It's unforgivable. Unforgivable what they did to a small child and what you have become, because this is what you are. Whew. I don't think there's a single individual on this planet, a single guy, who'd want to settle down with you. And you will remember my words when you go through failure, both in your career, both in your personal life, and especially in your relationships. Every time you get hurt or get dumped, just remember what I've said. Please seek professional help, medical, that also from a psychiatrist. And I genuinely wish you all the best, but please, you're not the type who I'd like to associate with. I don't know whether you should even watch my content, but you're permanently blocked from sharing anything on my channel. And even if you send me a message, email, whatever, I will straight away ignore it and I'll block it. So this is what I have to share with you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you agree, disagree? I would love to hear what you have to say. Okay? Anyway, this is what is my response. Feel free, and yeah, please, timestamp. Let me know specifically where do you disagree with. Don't assume by just watching the title. Okay? Good, bad, ugly? Comment down below. This is me signing off.